Okay, let's get into the 7-step listing appointment process. And some of this I'm going to go through quicker than other sections because we've covered it a little bit here, but kind of give you the overview. You need to decide if these steps are going to be your steps. And if they're not, tweak this in some way. But this is the framework that my team follows as we get opportunities to work with sellers and help them sell their properties. So step number 1 is to establish authority before you arrive at their front door. And that's the seller phone consultation. I'll go through that. Step number 2 is to pre-sell them on your services with pre-listing materials. In my opinion, the more the better. I'm adding 2 pieces to, I went through Tim Heil's ISA training. He brought up, he had a very cool piece. It was his, it was like his team resume. So I'm actually putting a team resume together. He had a list of all the properties his team has sold, like in the back, like almost like a resume. Like here's all the people that we did a fantastic job for. I just thought it was a very cool piece. So I'm going to be adding that piece to the pieces that we currently send out. So pre-sell them on your services. Very, very important. Number 3, build rapport. Become their friend during the home tour. And, the best book is Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People. But build rapport. Number 4 is demonstrate expertise by knowing your market stats and being prepared. So, man, when I was running and gunning and going on appointments, a lot of times I would literally show up at the front door. I didn't put any prep into it. I had a couple comps and I was looking at the folder to see what their names were. I could pull that off some of the time, but if you're looking to step out of this side of the business and ultimately sort of be an owner and run your business and be a true rainmaker, you need to have a system in place where everything is done the right way, the same way every time. And knowing your market stats and being prepared is critical. Step 5 is show them what you could do for them with a killer listing marketing presentation. Number 6 is have your paperwork in order. Get out fast once you have the order. So we really minimize the amount of paper that our listing specialists go through when they're at the property. And number 7 is ask for referrals. This is a must. I say ask early, ask often, over and over, especially when they sign the paperwork. Say, listen, I'm so excited to sell your property. We're going to have an awesome experience. So I'm going to ask you to keep me in mind as we do great things for you as far as selling your home. And this is a form that you can, fill out when you think of someone that has to buy or sell a property. Just send me an email or fill out this form and drop it in the mail to me. You'd be surprised at what that little prop will do for you. Okay, so let's get a little bit deeper on these 7 steps. So here is the seller phone consultation. I think you have the Word doc version of this, and you can make this your own. You can simplify it. You can add some questions to it, but this is the basics. Their name, their address, their phone number, their email. How did they hear about you? And then this is your script. So if someone's calling you, you say, "Oh, hey, I missed your name. Oh, your name's Jack. Jack? What's the address of the property you're calling on?" And just in case we get disconnected, what's your phone number? Or you look at your caller ID, verify that's the phone number. Jack, before I've got a couple questions on your home. So it sounds like you got a letter from us. Was that your home just came off the market? Okay, so you're expired. Tell me, why are you moving? What's the plan? Where are you moving, and when you hope to be there? You knock out the first 2 questions. Tell me about your property. What style? When was it built? Bedrooms, baths. What's the square footage of the property? What do you feel the value of the property is? If they're expired or FSBO, this is an easy question to ask. How much you owe on the property. Some of those you get a little bit of pushback on. If you have an admin do this form for you, if they don't answer those questions, it gives you or your listing specialist a reason to call and follow up and confirm the appointment. Are you looking for market evaluation with other agents as well? How many agents, when, and who? Let me ask you, Jack, if you love our marketing plan and we agree on a pricing strategy and commission, are you ready to move forward when we get out to the property Tuesday, 2 p.m., actually get it on the market? When's a good time for me to come by and take a look at the property? So anyways, that's real easy phone consultation. Decide on what you want yours to look like and print them out. A coach of mine, Bob Corcoran, had a real cool, and we use it to this day. We print all of our seller info sheets. We call them green sheets. They're all printed on green. So we have all these blank green seller phone consultation forms, and they follow that file around through closing. So we have that green sheet. So if anyone picks up a file, they can know, what the initial contact was, how they heard about us, and whatnot.